Hey, it's Steve from Tower Genius. So here's another video about a topic that I'm going to talk about more and more because I'm seeing more and more of it. It's called cell tower poaching, okay? Do not get fleeced by one of these bottom-feeding companies from India or New York City that is coming to you with a 90-year lease agreement, a 10-year initial term with 16 additional 5-year renewals. That's 90 years, if my calculator is correct. Especially if you have a tower on your property, let's say with Crown Castle or SBA Communications or American Tower, that's paying you, a healthy rent. Just had a conversation with a dear customer of ours that we've worked with probably at least 10 or 12 years ago, and we've kept in touch with over the years. And they've got a very healthy AT&T / Crown Castle lease agreement, paying them about, I don't know, $2,500 to $2,600 a month. This lease has escalated over time. It's matured. So what happens? They get a knock on the door, mailman drops off the letter, and it's a letter from this wonderful company up in New York City that's from India, another country over in the other part of the planet. And this company, I have nothing against the wonderful people of India, by the way. I love them, and some of my best friends in college were from India, and I still keep in touch with them today. However, this offer, it looked like it was an offer from a site acquisition company representing XYZ Wireless. They actually put the name wireless when the company actually in their name has the word infrastructure, okay? It's a tower company, not a carrier, okay? And they offered the property owner that already has a cell tower on their property right now, today, they offered to put another cell tower on their property and pay them a generous rent payment of like $900 a month, escalating at 10% per term. So for the first 10 years, they're going to get a 10% increase. That's 1% a year. That sucks, okay? It's horrible. But they called me all excited. Hey, Steve, we got another proposal for a new cell tower. Okay, here's the deal. Like, why would a tower company, okay? Why would a tower company want to put another tower on your property? Okay, they're not a carrier. So if like, let's say Dish Wireless or T-Mobile or Verizon or US Cellular or Mrs. McGillicuddy's Wireless, any of these companies wanted to put up their antennas somewhere, wouldn't they just go to the Crown Castle folks and knock on their door and say, hey, we saw that you have a tower here. Can we put our antennas on your tower? No. They want to put another tower on the property. The only incentive that they have here is to go to AT&T and say, AT&T, I know that you're probably paying, whatever, $3,000-4,000 a month to Crown Castle because it's a mature lease. Maybe they're paying more. I don't know. But we'll offer you a great deal. We're gonna lowball your landlord. We'll offer them a really, really horrible lease agreement. We're gonna put up another tower, and then we're gonna offer you a really low rent, and you can come over to our tower. So now there won't be one ugly cell tower in the county. There's going to be 2 ugly cell towers. Okay, and what's going to happen with the Crown Tower? It's going to be empty. Well, eventually it would have to be decommissioned. So really, there's zero incentive for this certain infrastructure company to tell their potential tenant to go to the Crown Tower. And chances are they don't have anybody. They're really just trying to get in between you and your tower company, your lessee, right? So you're the landlord, the lessee is the tower company, and their subtenant is, let's say, AT&T or whomever. So these are, again, it's a very rogue tactic. They're trying to be, disruptive. It's just, it's really scumbaggery. I don't even know I don't want to use the D word, but yeah, real dirtbags. So again, avoid these companies, avoid these bottom feeders, these horrible leases. They're just, again, it's just, if you were just, you know, regular cell tower landlord, how would you even know this, right? They're coming to you. How would you know that you're going to get fleeced? Do not sign these agreements. And the problem is they're going to go across the street to Mr. or Mrs. Jones or Mr. or Mrs. Smith, and they're going to try to do the deal there. So if you're, you know, you're a county commissioner, or, you know, you're a decision maker in one of these rural sites, look into these companies. I mean, they're filthy. They're horrible. I'm not gonna name the name, but you know who you are up in New York City. Shame on you for trying to poach tenants off these other tower companies. You guys know no shame. You're terrible. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.